Conversations about suicide and mental health are becoming more common, but a new study finds the questions currently used to identify those at risk often fall short.
And that is especially true with those with access to firearms. Dr. Frank McGeorge here live with a closer look at what's being done to help fix that. Frank?
Yeah, Kim and Devin, the study's lead author says there's no one set of suicide screening questions that are right for everyone, but they found when it came to gun owners, changing the questions being asked really made a significant difference.
Thanks for saying.
Every time she looks down at her arm, Donna Heck is comforted by her daughter's words.
I love you, Mommy, with her name under it in her handwriting.
Donna and Jeff lost Danny to suicide in 2019 as she was making plans to start an organization to help others suffering with mental illness. Now, her parents are carrying out her dreams through their nonprofit called 33 Forever.
She had a dark moment that she couldn't get through, unfortunately, and that's why we lost her, but she believed that you could.
To learn more about how to help others get through those dark moments, the nonprofit organization is supporting research at Ohio State University on better ways to screen for those at risk. The study found gun owners in particular were less likely to report suicidal thoughts, but more likely to answer if they've been thinking about ways they might attempt suicide.
Not everyone experiences suicidal ideation in the same way, and so maybe our traditional ways of asking about suicidal thoughts are incomplete.
Experts recommend updating assessments to include a wider range of questions tailored to the individual.
Just a simple shift in a question, adding one more different kind of perspective or a different angle to ask about suicidal thoughts could potentially help us to identify people who are in a vulnerable state.
As the research continues, the Hecks say Danny is guiding their mission.
I hope she'd be proud of us. I think she would be. I think she'd be proud of herself that she really created, she was the impetus for all this idea because it was her idea first.
Now, if you feel you or a loved one is at risk, experts say simple measures like keeping guns in a safe or asking a friend to hold on to your firearms can actually be life-saving. And if you need to talk to someone or fear that someone in your life may be considering suicide, call 800-273-TALK or text 741-741.
Yeah, Frank, you have to wonder if part of the issue is that gun owners may not speak up because they're concerned about losing access to their own firearms then.
Well, there are many factors, and that can certainly be one. In that situation, experts say having someone that you trust take possession of those guns temporarily can be a solution, along, of course, with reaching out for help.
Yeah, you bet. All right, Doc.